let's do a Great Northwestern surf and turf. What we got here are some mushroom caps. These are cremini mushrooms that we marinated in 2 tablespoons of balsamic vinegar, 2 tablespoons of soy, and 2 tablespoons of olive oil. Now, we got some Vidalia onions that we've sliced, and we put all that on skewers. Now we're going to move on to our corn. We got some beautiful yellow corn here. We've removed the silk and we pulled back the husk on this, and we're going to go ahead and just paint this with some salted butter that we melted in a saucepan here. Now once you get that painted real nice, we're going to go ahead and take some ground Parmesan cheese and we're going to sprinkle that over this corn. Make sure you coat it nice and even. Now we're going to pull the husk back down over the corn, put it in some aluminum foil, shiny side in. We're going to wrap those up. We're going to be cooking those for 40 minutes on our grill. Next up is some asparagus. We got some beautiful asparagus here. I love it this time of year because everything's in season. We're just going to go ahead and pour the rest of that butter from the corn over top of that and let it sit. Now for our steak. This is American Kobe beef, petite sirloins. This is some of the best steak you can buy. Now for the real star of this show. This is wild caught Copper River salmon. This stuff is so rare that when the first plane brings it down to Seattle from Alaska, they actually announce it on the news. This stuff has got lobster beat both in taste and in price. So we're going to start off. We've soaked a cedar plank in water for a couple of hours just to make sure it doesn't catch on fire on us. We're going to take a lemon and we're going to get 4 nice thin slices of that lemon that we're going to lay on this plank to put our salmon on top of. Now, you want to put this on here skin side down on top of this lemon. You don't want to put the lemon on top of this salmon because it's so delicious. You don't want to mess up the flavor of it. With that, we're just going to put a little bit of kosher salt on top of this. Be careful not to put too much on. Now, moving out to our grill, we put our corn on our grill when we first lit our charcoal so it could get a head start. Like I say, it has to cook for about 40 minutes. So it's been about 35 minutes into that, and we're going to go ahead and put our Vidalia onions and our mushroom caps and our asparagus out here on the grill with it. Now, one thing about these skewers, if you're using these metal ones, be careful. Don't forget and grab one of these with your hand if you don't have gloves on. Okay, our corn's done. We're going to take that off. We're going to put that on the left side of our gas grill, which we put on low. The center burner is on low. It's just enough to keep it warm. And we're going to back our skewers up a little bit there, and we're going to start our salmon out on the back of that grill. We've got our ashtray all the way down to the bottom, and we're burning charcoal. Okay, we've put our vegetables over on the warmer side. Now we're going to put our steaks on. We've raised our ashtray all the way up to the top so we can sear these steaks off. I'm going to give these a couple of flips. We usually leave them about 4 to 5 minutes aside before we flip them again. We're going to flip them over and get a diagonal sear on these so you got those pretty lines on them everybody loves. We've got these just about where we want them at medium rare. I'm not going to tell you how long to cook a steak because that depends on how you like your steak. But it's been about 30-35 minutes for this salmon, and these steaks are just about done. Got a beautiful sizzle going there. Nice char on those. Time to plate this up. Now the other thing you see up there next to the corn are called garlic scapes, and they're also good. We just steamed those. We plated this up with a nice glass of white wine. Enjoy.